In 2025, US fast food store counts grew 1.4%. The population grew 0.5%. There are now 531 people per restaurant. In 2019, there were 568. Every new store a chain opens now competes with the chain's own older locations. That cannibalization is not a side effect. It is the business model running out of room. Same-store visits fell 3.1% to 4.1% in early 2025. That is not a traffic blip. That is the mathematical consequence of dividing a fixed customer base across a growing store count. New builds increasingly land on weaker sites, lower volume locations that cannot cover their lease and build-out costs. Those sites become write-down candidates. We model $5.9 billion in lost sales per year on a $385 billion sector. McDonald's runs 4.1 stores per 100,000 Americans. Subway hit 4.8 and closed 729 US locations in 2025 alone. Restaurant brands, Yum, Brands, Wendy's and Jack in the Box all hold dense, mature networks with no open ground left. The market still reads rising store counts as a growth signal. It does not see that growth on saturated ground destroys same-store economics. The blind spot is the denominator, customers per store, not stores per map. When franchisees cannot cover fixed costs on weak sites, they default. Lenders financing those builds take impairments. Chains absorb refranchising losses or accelerate closures, the same cycle Subway just entered. Our model puts the customer per store decline at 9.2% by 2030. At that point, the weakest quartile of locations across major chains face economics that no promotional pricing can repair. The Blindside Index puts this at 64 out of 100. The market has not moved. The corners are gone. The stores are still opening. Map your exposure to same-store cannibalization before the next franchisee default puts it in the headlines.